Well, I am back again, YouTube, on my way to go do pre-op for another fat transfer on my left pseudo breast. As you can see, I cut my hair. Oh God, I got you all bouncing around. I'm so sorry. Plus, I can't see because it's super amazingly beautiful in Las Vegas. Okay, I'll have to message you inside, or whatever this is. Video inside YouTube. I haven't done it in a while. Can you tell? Okay, YouTube. So, hello again. I do want to start with how I'm just going to introduce you to my new haircut without actually introducing you to my new haircut. So I got my hair for real chopped in the craziest asymmetric bob ever. I've been thinking about actually shaving this side of my head, but I can't bring myself to do it. So it's like, it's extreme. And it shows off my really great curls that I got from my son, actually. He's 19 years old, but 19 years ago, are you cockeyed? 19 years ago, this kid changed my hormones forever, so now I have curly hair. And I've had long hair for so long that I didn't realize how curly my hair was. So welcome to the new me with the ridiculous skirt. Amazing hairdresser. Okay, so I went back after the last video that you just saw, so video 63, and I went back and said, Dr. Reynosa, how about these hair ripples? And he said, yep, we can fix that. And we can try to tidy up a little bit while we're in there. We can try to tidy up the little, what's going on with my belly from the last fat transfer we did. So I went to go see Dr. Reynosa, or went to go see their offices to do pre-op. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing anyone in here today. I'm going over to the hospital. They are doing lab work, etc., over at the actual hospital where the surgery is going to be done. So I'm on my way to University Medical Center to get my lab work and my EKG and whatever else. I guess I got a pre-check-in. Okay, sorry about that. I had to get myself situated in the car. I was definitely struggling trying to video and also get in the car. Okay, so they've got me going over to University Medical Center, which for me is a little strange because that's where I got my mastectomies. Like, it's just a little fat transfer. Okay. I'll go to the hospital and get checked in. They got me doing pre-check-in or pre-op, whatever. I'll get an EKG while I'm over there and whatever lab work they want me to do. It just seems strange, that's all. I'm gonna head over to the hospital. More later. First we go to the hospital and I do a little bit of this. And then there's a little bit of this. So that right there is me waiting. And then some more of this. More waiting. So then I'm like, oh, I don't seem to be the problem. Eventually a lady comes out and says, oh, so you're not covered for this surgery. Please get serious with me. Like, come on. I have not had a change in medical coverage at all. I don't know how your medical insurance works, but my medical insurance is a pain in the ass. So it's really, really great when it works, but you gotta be, hey, do you have my insurance? Do you have it right? Do I have authorization? Please do not screw me over and make me pay for this shit. So sure enough, in December, even though I have the same coverage, so I'm retired military, I have TRICARE, and TRICARE retired, and the military has the option to do medical outsourcing and medical placement for us through whatever number of contractors they want to use. They kind of outsource the medical coverage. I don't know how to explain it. Well, they changed. From December 31st, they were using one company, and then on December 1st, or January 1st, I had to start paying a different company. but it doesn't change my continuation of care. It shouldn't change anything else that's going on, except it did. So somehow they lost track of me in the transition from one contractor to the other. And so they were like, oh yeah, she's supposed to go to the military hospital. And since she's not going to the military hospital, she's going to come completely out of pocket for the entire surgery. No, I'm not. So I spent most of that morning messing around with insurance. And by the time I was done, I had to hurry up and get back to work and just didn't get a chance to video for you again. And then I had my surgery on Monday, May 14th. So a little bit of this happened. And then there was some bruising and, you know, stuff like this. And then we got to today. And so today I went in for my first post-op appointment. So I'm back. I have had another surgery to put some more fat up here on my left breast and cover in some of those ripples I was talking about in my last video. I'm checking in with the doctor today. It's about a 1-week checkup. Today is the 22nd of May, 2018. And I am, hi, how are you? I'm all right. I am just going in to ask the doctor about why this fat is so hard and warm. So I'll let you know what happens. I mean, you know, fashion. Pink bolero, new hairstyle, it's phenomenal. Definitely an hour and 15 minutes past my appointment time. This man is in such high demand that it's kind of ridiculous. I'm not even going to say I'm frustrated though, because I'm seeing him like 6 days early for my 2-week checkup after my last appointment. So I'm just going to have to be a little patient while I wait to get his attention and ask him about my bruisey area that feels really hard and kind of hot. I don't really know how I feel about, it's just different than last time. So I'm a little concerned. So I'm gonna have to see what Dr. Benosa has to say about this hotness. In the meantime, I don't know if I told you guys, I got my hair cut off and I got it lightened. So welcome to the new hairstyle, YouTube. Okay, more later. So I definitely, oh, hair's a mess. I definitely just saw the resident. And while I'm talking to him, I'm moving around so much that I now have, I ripped my vest, so I'm definitely just hanging out, topless, no paper, bolero. Does anyone really care about this? Everyone's gonna see me naked anyway. Hilarious. Hopefully the doctor comes in soon. The resident was great. Okay, appointment done. Finally, the man is in high demand, let me tell you. So I'm gonna head home because the lighting in here is terrible, and I will tell you how it went and what he said and what's coming up next. Okay, so I'm home. Last we talked, video 63, I'll give you a link in the comments below. Last we talked, I was upset about some rippling that was still happening over here. All of my fat had been reabsorbed, and so Ripple City was still present on this side. In addition, I had, my scar had a little bit of, like you could almost like grab it like, oh, why is that scar like indented? So he filled that in, and then I had, you know, he had to take additional liposuction to fill this fat in. So, first off, it felt like he put the fat higher. He maybe didn't, but it feels like it. And it's hard right away. Last time, I feel like, eventually, I don't know if you guys remember, I was like, hey, it's like a little hard cookie right here. I'm asking him about it. But that was like, I don't know, 10 days, 2 weeks later. This happened almost immediately. So it kind of had me nervous. And then by Wednesday, Thursday-ish, so my surgery was on Monday. Wednesday, I took my first shower. I unbound myself, took a shower, got myself back dressed again. And then by Wednesday night, I had like pooling blood. You know, you could see like my abdomen had turned purple just down below my binding. And then by Friday morning, that purple had extended deeper into my frontal femininity. And it's tender, like bruisey. So that was super weird, and I got a little bit nervous. So I definitely wanted to see Dr. Reynosa before he is completely booked. He's like booked straight through to the 5th of June. I went in today and I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited, as you saw. And he basically said, cool beans, sometimes it gets hard faster. I did put in a lot more fat than I usually do. And then the pooling of blood, he asked me, did I exert myself or did I do anything? I hadn't, but you know what I'm thinking is the one thing that I changed was on the week before, starting on Monday or Tuesday before the surgery. I had not yet taken my vitamins when I went in for my pre-op on Tuesday, as you guys saw. So on Tuesday, I stopped taking vitamins, I stopped taking supplements, I stopped taking meloxicam, which I have for arthritis in my knees. You know, I stopped taking everything that I take on a daily basis. I'm one of those people, glucosamine chondroitin for my joints, a little bit of turmeric, curcumin for my joints. I'm going to need some extra vitamin E for those free radicals in my body. I also want a multivitamin. I take a women's multivitamin. I have like a packet of vitamins I take every day, and I individually, a biotin for my hair and my nails. I'm out of control with the vitamins. And then I take allergy med because Las Vegas. And I take something called meloxicam, which is like a painkiller, but you can take it and it's less hard on your liver than, say, ibuprofen every single day. I do notice the difference in my knees in particular because my knees I have osteoarthritis, military, running a girl crazy for 24 years. And I just run really hard, so my knees are pretty bad. So for a week, I did not take my medicine or my vitamins or any supplements. Monday surgery, I'm definitely on some narcotics and whatever else the doctor gave me. Tuesday, same, still no vitamins and whatever. Wednesday, I'm all right. And actually I'm looking kind of good. Like, holy crap, not even that much bruising. And so I decide it's shower day. It also happens to be the day I'm going to restart my supplements. And I didn't really think about it, so I took supplements and, you know, meloxicam and my allergy medicine and, you know, whatever all is in my little packet there. And then I took it again on Thursday morning. I usually do it with breakfast. And then by Thursday night, I was like, ooh, some shit's going down. So I stopped. I went back to, okay, well, what was working on Tuesday was nothing. So I stopped doing any of that. I loosened up my binding. I had tightened my binding as well. Those are the two things that I had changed from surgery day to the next days. So I went back to a little bit looser of the binding, and I went back to not taking supplements. And I haven't taken any supplements since, which is kind of crazy. But one of the reasons they tell you to stop taking supplements is because your supplements, some of them, krill oil, vitamin E, they quote unquote thin your blood. I don't think they exactly thin your blood. Like, you'd have to Google it, I'm not a doctor here. But there are some specific things that you can take that the way they interact with your blood, it makes you bleed more. So I thought, well, maybe that's the problem. And I forgot to mention that to the doctor. I'll do a little research, maybe give you a little link here that talks a little bit about vitamins and blood thinning and why you have to stop taking specific vitamins before surgery. Okay, so that is, we're approaching 2 years, you guys. It will be 2 years in July. We are almost at Memorial Day, and I'm feeling pretty done. I am super, super stoked about what's going on up in the business, and maybe this weekend. It's a work night, as you can tell, with the crazy work clothes. You heard me click, clack on the way into the doctor's office. So I want to hurry up and get this video posted. I'll just piece everything together for you and get it posted. Thank you so, so much for watching. I had the coolest experience this weekend. Someone commented on my YouTube that she has the same plastic surgeon as me, which is super cool and kind of like, what? Like, what a small world. Like, anyone in the whole wide world can watch my channel. I didn't even originally start this channel like, I can't wait to see how many people watch my channel. I did it so that, you know, when the time comes that my daughter is interested, or if someone else is looking like I was looking at the beginning of this thing, they have someone that they can talk to that feels like, we just girls here, we're going to talk a little bit about some shit I'm going through. And it's just been such a wonderful and amazing experience. So first off, thank you to every single one of you. A special shout out to my Vegas local. Like, how cool is that's just really cool. I was kind of in the doctor's office today like, is that her? I wonder if that's her. Like, maybe that's her. I'm not trying to be in anybody's personal business, you know, and I don't even know that my, if you looked me up on YouTube, like, is that my real, I don't think my first and last name are associated to my YouTube. I think that's kind of spooky. My first name is Heather, and so my channel name is correct, but, you know, I just don't know if the person who messaged me that's her real name or whatever. It's just really neat. It's really, really cool. What an amazing experience this has been. So thank you guys for continuing the conversation. Thank you for messaging me. Thank you for watching this channel. If you're new to the channel, how about over here? Subscribe! I am almost done with this journey. I will probably space this out now where, okay, this is what I look like. What I think I look like at the end. Here we are. I'll do one probably this weekend. And then maybe like in a month or 2 months or 3 months of when I think okay, so I think I'm done and here's what I look like now. And then maybe after another year, like, okay, here's what it looks like when everything is settled and all the scars and, right? But I feel like I'm approaching like maybe 66, 68 videos. Maybe I'll be a middle schooler and make it 69 videos until this channel just wraps up. And I just leave it there in archive and I continue the conversation. I continue to talk to people, but I don't know that I'll need to post a lot more videos. So how exciting this is to be close to the end. Okay, thank you again for watching, and we'll see you guys on the flip side.